when you want to start leading your mini, you want to make sure that he's good at flexing. Gives to his flexing pressure. Whoa. Good. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. And there's a couple techniques to get them to lead with you. One of the best ones is to have a second handler walk their mom, and then you lead the baby with the mom. And he's going to go because he's going to be following his mom, but he's going to be doing it with the halter and with you walking with him with the lead. Another technique you can use is I like to do the annoying technique, and I'll nudge him forward. There we go, good boy. Remember when he takes a step? Good boy. Easy boy. Get further away from him and pull him into you. Good boy. Good boy. Another thing you can do, a lot of trainers like to use the rope behind the butt. I usually find that when you do that, they tend to focus on the rope that's behind their butt rather than coming forward on you. But basically, you'll pull him forward and around the butt. But see, he gets fussy. He's like, what is on my butt? And it's going to depend on your foal, because if they don't understand one way, you're going to try another way with them. But he's pretty good with the annoying technique. Boy. And he's also in a comfortable environment. Good boy. You want to start off in this comfortable environment with this, and then gradually you'll increase his places to go. I might open the door, and we might go out in the aisleway and then back in. Good boy. You're all right, Cookie. Back up, kid. And we'll bring him back in. Come on. Good boy. See how I'm nudging him with that lead rope? I'm annoying him to get him to come with me. You can take him off balance by, you can take him off balance if he doesn't want to go, and you can like pull him to the side, and it'll get him to step forward. Good boy. Good baby. Good baby. Cookie, you're in the way of the video. Good boy. So I might take him off balance. Good. Good boy. There you go. Good baby. But he's got to have his flexing down first, so he learns to basically just to give to this halter. Good boy. Also, when you start doing your halter work, you can start getting him used to the rope on him. Okay? All very important for when you're driving, you know. You know, he's got to stand still for when things wrap around him. Easy boy. You're all right. You are. And he's not even a week old yet, and he's already doing this stuff. You can work with your foals and start all this early. And with each lesson, take a time to do a refresher course. Spend some time on the ears again. Under the tailbone, around the butt, between his legs, okay? It's going to be very helpful when it comes to when he's older. If he's a colt, you got to clean his sheath. You got to clean their udders if it's a little mare, okay? So it's all going to be very helpful, especially when you show. Some judges will want to actually see if he's a true stallion, you know. They might have to call for a stallion check. So it's important that he doesn't mind being touched down there. You might even have to clean your little stallion before breeding, so you have to get him used to being touched down there, okay? Go over, putting your fingers in the mouth again, okay? In the nose, because when you show them, you know what, you're going to have to clean the boogers out of their nose, so you have to put your fingers in their nose. But all this will be very important. It's going to make everything easier when he's an adult. Whoa. Whoa. Huff. Huff. You're all right. I'm going to keep holding this Huff until he calms himself. He needs to relax. Good boy. See? You relax, and it goes back down. Pick it up again. Huff. Good boy. Whoa. When you're picking their feet up, make sure that they're squared up so they don't lose their balance, especially if they're being fuss pots. Huff. Whoa. Easy. That was much better. Good boy. Huff. Stretch it out. Whoa. Good boy. Huff. Up. Huff. And out. Much better. Good boy. Babies' nerves are very sensitive and they jump around a lot. So different ways of, rubbing them feels different from doing the little, I guess you could call it like tickling that I do. Feels different to them. More than just the rubbing. And remember, when you're done with your lesson, you take his halter off. He's not allowed to bolt away from you. Whoa. I know, we gotta rub the evil thing away. That halter was just evil. He's not relaxed. He wants to run to his mom. He's real pushing on this hand. I want him to relax. Relax. Good technique to use with your foal to get him used to you, to get him to be braver, it's just to take your mare and put her in the aisleway and groom your mare and let your foal explore the stall, or explore the barn. Let him run from stall to stall, When you groom your mare, he's going to come up, he's going to want to try and eat your pants, he's going to try and eat your shoes. It's a really good way for him to get used to you. It's nice too to not forget about your mares. Your foal, depending on the temperament of your mare, it might make things harder for you, because every time your mare gets upset, then your foal gets upset. So it's really important that your mare's a good-natured mare, and they'll get that way with the more babies that they have. If your mare's real upset, give her some treats, Give her something, maybe a hay bag while you're grooming her if she's upset with him rolling around. But it's important that he starts to get the courage and get a break away from his mom. Just because they can be weaned at 3 months old, so it's important that he gets an independence. But that's how you're going to start off with doing the halter breaking. When your foal's getting good at leading, then you can bring him over to a small paddock or a stall. Tie your mare up outside so she can see what's going on. You can start leading him around. Okay. Over. Use your voice commands with him. Here. Here. Whoa. When it gets real good, then you can introduce some of the stuff that we used in my trail video. And you can ask him to move his hips. Over. Good boy. Over. Okay, you can start backing him up. If he fights, he holds the pressure, and when he relaxes, he'll release the pressure. So I'm going to release it now. I'm going to ask him to back, back, back. Good. One step, that's all we want. Back. Good boy. Back. Good boy. Good boy. Okay? Move the hindquarters over here. Good boy. Remember, I'm using my spurs. Good boy. Easy. He's licking his lips, so he's relaxed. Boy. Here. You're going to want to start to get him to walk up with you, so I got my little crop. Quit. Quit. And you're going to tap him on the bum to get him to walk with you. Okay? Good boy. Okay? He just wants to go back with his mama right now, so he's a little grumpy. Good boy. Good boy. And when you start doing your leading in that, and you've done your flexing, he knows to give to this pressure. So then on my lessons, I'll start and I'll tie him up and I'll do some grooming on him because he already understands to give to this halter pressure. Start doing your brushing on him. His back is a little sunburnt because he's pink, because of his pink skin, so keep that in mind with your babies. So I'm not going to brush his back because it's a little sunburnt. Whoa. Whoa. Good boy. Whoa. Kid. Huh?
So he's on the cement.
Boy. Over. Good boy. Hoof. Whoa. Whoa. If he starts backing up and dancing around, sometimes I bring the hoof forward. Kind of makes him stop and think for a sec. Boy. Hoof. brushes, start brushing the mane out. One thing when you're breeding for Pinos and Appy-colored babies, you can train their manes which way you want them to go at an early stage. So I like to do that because with his pattern, you know, it would look better if his mane laid over here. So that's something to keep in mind. I'm going to spray him down with some suntan lotion and fly spray, but I don't want him tied for that because sometimes he freaks out, so I don't want him to panic. You're all right, kid. This is a suntan lotion. Boy. He doesn't like a suntan lotion. It does smell bad. Well, I gotta get some on your nose. I know it smells horrible, doesn't it, sweetheart? Okay, and you can fly spray them. You're okay, kid. I'm not going to fly spray his back just because his back's sunburnt. I don't know if it'll burn him or not. But that'll be your next step when your baby starts leading around real good. Will be that little bit of work.